slippery.
Back to jumping. And walk it out.
Did he have some kids across this way?
I don't know. But Leo could come tonight.
He can?
Yes. Partner up, back control. Partner up, back control, hooks in. Either rear naked on the clavicle, grab the other hand, the seat belt, take a pick. I'll call switch. No resistance. If they want resistance, they'll ask. Go get it. I'll call switch. Hand on the clavicle of the shin, drop the other arm, more seat belt. Get to the top position, hands.
And then me and her been rolling. I'm like, God damn, girl. She's whirling. She's mean too. She got the right amount of mean.
Yeah.
Oh, we're in trouble now. Kids are at university, man.
Oh, get the fuck out of here. Bro. I thought the first roll in the door was going to be a pussy. Switch! Unless you got one.
We don't have to tag.
I had to think for a second. Like, wait a minute, we got somebody here.
There's no tags for me.
No resistance. Let them work. They want resistance, they'll ask. Back control, hooks in. Seatbelt hooks in, no resistance. Let them work out in top position. 3 minutes, let's go.
That forces me to let go, otherwise it starts to suck. That's the
Let
best.
me know.
My opinion, the best way to get out of the back.
Yeah.
Whatever you want to see.
3 minutes.
Now you got somebody. That's what we're supposed to do like that.
Yeah. Jake. One of us is gonna see something.
Didn't read it?
Yeah, you have to set on the back. If you want to do it, shoot you again.
Alright,
Minute 50. Minute show. Minute 50. What? Let me know. Bro, you beat the shit out of me the other day, bro.
thank you.
I'm getting on your back.
Do you teach
go.
Tuesdays too? Tuesday morning?
It's either me or one of the other black belts, Eric. He teaches. He's just not here today, so it's me.
Mornings are like my jam.
Tuesday and
Struggled last
Thursday.
that night to be here.
8 a.m. Tuesday and Thursday, I usually hit squats and jiu-jitsu, and then I come here. 10 o'clock is here.
What are you teaching?
Have a couple of guys here. And then Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 8 a.m. here.
What day are you at Kidston?
Tuesday, Thursday, 8 a.m.
Yeah, and then try and get your
45, let's go.
and then you take half of it. That's why.
Yep.
So you can like put it on the
Well, you're not spinning your body right. So, when you do it, one more time.
You were just on my back.
Strong side and weak side. Strong side is one of the shoulders. So we're going to fall the weak side. Get some water, circle up.
Fall over and I switch hips, boom. Now it's the other hand. Other hand, right here. There you go. I pull it. Push your wrist. Yeah, pull it. There you go. It's all about matters, like where your wrist is and everything. Man.
Use your bottom hand to grab it. Now, you can't get this arm back.
Okay.
Take time. Not just a... Take the flow chart, guys. The flow chart.
Let's cool out. Oh, okay. No, like in high school, right?
We all just started.
Oh,
We came down
okay.
from Tallahassee.
Oh,
Dave, come here.
they're getting blasted.
Yeah, they
Circle
said
up.
that we're not allowed to say in the
Dave,
dorms,
come here.
so we have to come. Yeah.
So I heard Taylor talking about with Matt and Dave a few minutes ago, head and arm coach. And so we'll go over head and arm, Darce, and Anaconda real quick. Those are all very simple terms.
Never gotten the ring.
And so head and arm choke is going to be the simplest out of all those I can show you guys. Head and arm choke is actually going to be the simplest out of all of those. And so head and arm choke we can hit anywhere. We can hit standing, we can hit side control, we can hit mount, we can hit half guard if I do it correctly. So, premier positions are going to be side control and mount. So we make our switch into mount. real quick. And so if I'm in mount, always the first thing I'm going to want to do is airplane and grapevine. So that way I can absorb their initial burst. And I can keep my base in my position without having to topple over or swept in some fashion. And then once we have absorbed this 5 to 10 second little burst that he has to keep palms down, then we can get to work. And so for head and arm choke, the very first thing I have to do is get my forehead under an arm. And so whether that's coming in here and starting to press on his neck until he brings his arm up, and then I can circle around and grab it, or if he brings his arm up, then I can trap it here and come and grab it. But at any rate, as long as my forehead is under his armpit, ideally under his tricep, so that way whenever I get here and my hand is under his head, boop, all I have to do is just extend out, keeping my feet down here nice and based out, and I'm off to the side, so it's hard for him to sweep me that way. My hand is out here, so it's hard for him to sweep me that way. And so I can now scoop his whole arm up above my ear. His elbow needs to be at my ear or above my ear. If I feel like that my shoulder is not good enough on, if I feel like that my shoulder his chin like now, I'm going to come back down and I'm going to drive forward again until I can feel that my shoulder has filled the gap in his neck. Once I feel that my shoulder has filled the gap in his neck, I can keep my forehead to the mat, because if he circles this hand between my head and the mat, he's free. So I can never let this hand go. So your forehead needs to stay on the mat all the time. I can continue rotating in until we go ear to ear. Once we're ear to ear, I can use my bottom hand and start finger walking. And as you can see, he's moving because it's very tight. It's getting much tighter on him as I finger walk. And so from here, personally nowadays, I have been finishing right here. We're in mount, so my far leg, I gotta get my whole body onto the choking side. And so this leg, I'm not gonna pick up the whole leg. My knee is gonna stay on the mat, and I'm just gonna windshield wiper my shin over his stomach. And I'm gonna keep my knee on him as I hunker down lower. Nice and tight. I can come in and I can go palm to palm. And I can start, dirty tapping here. You tap on the tight head. I can start coming in and squeezing nice and tight here. If this is not working with the knee on the belly, I can then shoot the knee off the belly. I can elongate it, making sure I keep his shoulders scooped up by my heart, his chin scooped up by my shoulder. I can elongate, I can squeeze. If this one's not working, I can then walk out clockwise. And so again, starting from out. Here we go. So again, starting from mount, whether we're in this flight or whether I'm resisting bridges and upas because he's trying to get me off, I'm trying to sweep. I get my good base, 45, airplane, intertwined legs, grapevine, and we hunker down and survive the storm. Until we can either start correcting a choke, just pushing into someone's throat is typically going to make him react. And so if I can do two things, reaching for his throat as well as working under the head. And whenever I go under the head, I don't like to go like this. I like to go like this. His hand is curved. And so I find it easier if I try to go under his head, if I shoot my hand like this, it's easier to get him moved. So we're here. Now I have to work on getting that arm out of the way. And so whether I punch into the throat or I use my elbow to scrape it up, catch it, forehead to the mat. Now I have to get my ear to his ear. Nice and tight. Whenever I'm ready, the far foot comes to the choking side. And again, I like to keep my knee on him, that way in case he decides he wants to move out laterally, I can follow him. But otherwise, we're here. I can now finger walk out. Underhand is finger walking out, making it tighter. Gable grip. And I can squeeze here, that tap. I can get off the knee on belly. I can drive in, shoulders heavy, that tap. Or I can walk around counterclockwise, that tap. All of those are acceptable head and arm choke positions. So partner up, give that a shot. I'll walk around. Any questions, please let me know. 1, 2, 3. Get it. Partner up, let's get it. Questions, let me know.
Okay.
Questions, please let me know.
head, like push on my neck. People are gonna come and sit. And you want to,
So you sleep under this way, and you flip
So the whole key, right? Even if somebody wants to shoot it, the whole key is that. Harder rate. So it's not real. The arm that goes under your head, that's cutting off from that side. Yeah. So you gotta get it all So I really, right here, I really look at the body. Then try to push that underneath the head. And make it tighter. And water keeps it on first. Particularly like you said. And it'll like crank it. Yeah.
Did I not do that the first time? With my head up here the first time?
I want to try it on like they're trying to even this gap here, yes. Because now I can't do the head.
Yeah.
Zuka, yeah. It's like this. And how do I get the arms? Like once you have that.
You're good. You're get affected.
And then if you kind of do a dolphin, finish dolphin with your head.
Scoop. Got it.
Motherfucker could come in here. Tell them senior teacher. I was with the 06 all along. So me and this 06 was just like their big deal. I need them more than Key West. Fucking 20-some days. And it's like, it's actually 20. It's like not 20-something. It's like so like, I didn't make no money. If you want to practice more, you can jump in with us. It sucks at the beginning because you're kind of like, for lack of a better word, but you're like working me. How many years has it been? It'll be about 8 or 10 where you feel like
Then like third class.
and then it gets worse with that. So it'll be like kind of like you're sitting there, like, kind of chill. And then your work shoulder will have like a department of work and then you'll have to go whereas like you're like me, I'm behind my thing. You know what I'm talking about? So that's the difference. Yeah.
Monday and Friday. It's still a little bit together. Yeah.
Sunday.
Yeah, let me do it on.
During the week, it's like
Did you feel how tight that
maybe like
is?
6 or 7.
And I tell
on
people
Sundays.
that shit all the time.
I'm used to doing it with my head.
Yeah. But that for me like helps because it prevents you from having to do that shit.
The shoulder. My shoulder, like I know it's not that tight.
Wednesdays no games, Fridays.
Really? It's alright.
At 8 a.m.
Okay.
And are you here, CJ?
He's always here. CJ's always here.
You just pull through the game. Like, take your time.
This one? Did you say Sunday or what?
You're going to Ohio.
Yep. I know what it is. It's like a little television.
I didn't realize you said like Thursdays.
I just started weeks ago.
Yeah, like once you walk around. I did it like first hungry.
You know, I've been to one night class. This is my first one.
Feeling below. Yeah, but it's like it's not just like drop your time. I am on the floor. I'm playing sniper. I don't know, but it's
I don't know either. It doesn't feel tight. Like,
yeah, I get tapped out all the time.
like that's so much quicker. I think I don't know what it is. It feels like I'm tight on it.
My head bent more that way.
Well, it's just a certain thing in there. They get better at another community. They get it better at the
Walk more. Yeah, if you lay down, that's
I'm gonna walk.
yeah.
So this is
have to stay there. Yeah, that's okay. I mean, have a lay on good stuff. Here.
Yeah, so it's just like, that's the mindset of keep real. And we've been there for a while too, you know? Like, my last deployment, I did 9 months deployment. I bought tickets. And then,
Go back up.
Yeah. I think I should. I don't know why.
And so, depending on time experience.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So since we're talking about head jump chokes, we're going to talk about Darce and Anaconda, right? So all three of those, head arm choke, Darce choke, Anaconda choke, all involve one hand and the head. Head arm choke is typically going to be garnered through side control, full mount, etc. Whereas Darce and Anaconda can be got from many other spots. We're going to start off today in turtle. And so if we ever find ourselves in a turtle position where we're scrambling and we just came up into this position where we're on our back, where we're starting takedowns, and someone shot on us and we sprawled out, and we were able to catch this sprawl, we have at least one hand on the inside of the shoulder. Any of these would be good for a Darce or an Anaconda. And the only reason I know I can remember the name of the two is Anaconda locks under the armpit, and Darce does not. The Darce will lock up here. And so if we come in here, in turtle, I'm going to do Anaconda first. And so these are the same setup, we just lock our hands in a different spot. Anaconda, I'm going to shoot through the shoulder and come out to the armpit. I'm going to rear naked choke grip. Whenever we get here, I'm going to roll him onto his side. And I'm going to look at ab crunch and tie your legs together and squeeze. So again, whether I stop the sprawl, we're here, or whether I'm working around, doesn't matter. If I can find this gap, I have an anaconda. Because if I shoot through the shoulder, I'm gonna come out on the armpit. Shoot through the shoulder, I grab the armpit. Whenever I grab this armpit, I gotta be chest heavy. I don't want him to get his head back. I gotta be super heavy on his head. So we're here. Whenever I can, personally, my game is I will walk up to my feet and then I will hit the spear naked. But that's up to you. Some people can sit here and just reach over and grab it. So once we're nice and tight, heavy chest, reach over and grab it. We don't have to do anything fancy. All we gotta do, one big tip. We both fall on the board side, and I just reach for his legs and squeeze. And so again, through the shoulder, grab the armpit, rear naked, fall to the side, grab his feet, and squeeze. Any questions, please let me know. 1, 2, 3.
I'm flipping you that side, or I need to walk that way? Was I too far?
Wasn't very technical.
Fall to the left side.
You know what it is?
Oh, I got that one. That was quickest. Maybe it's smaller group. Oh my goodness. I know. Right. That night I checked out.
By this point, I'm so sweaty.
5 p.m. Oh, I get it. Let's do it.
It's actually very hard to exercise that.
I think I like
Do you look at forward?
Got it right here.
How weird
And
is
you turned it.
Everybody
Turned it.
Everybody knows Leo.
So we all tried
Oh, that's
it.
exciting.
Yeah, wait, no, mine didn't work out.
Everybody knows
I
Leo.
mean, I've never, I just heard.
Switch on your call. Any questions, let me know.
Face crank.
Yeah, maybe we did roll it.
Everybody knows Leo.
It was like. I just want to film it. Yeah. It doesn't feel like you have it tight.
Yeah, so that base up here, it's all air, guys. It's like an air base. And the NAS Jackson station are all air. I'm the only James that comes on the whole base.
Right, exactly what they are.
Lots of big runs, especially from over the whole shop. So like I got,
That's what I think I was.
I got 18 New Orleans. So 18 this way, working.
That's fine. Yeah. I mean,
What's up? Good, like,
it's not easy. Easy as a beginner.
like, I just started this job, so it's like, traveling.
It's not.
There's a bar there called Irish Kevin. So you can use there. So you can just post it. See that? Do you want the other? Do you roll it aside and pick off? No, just done. So here's how it starts, and then you can roll it. No, no, do something else. So stay home, mom.
Okay. I don't think
Questions, let me know. Couple more, hurry up.
And really also and then my arm push up.
I have a yeah, make sure like stage.
What are we doing?
Our job, right? I'm older now. The way my attitude has changed towards that. It's not how when I was younger. I was younger. Because everybody in the ship has to meet me. So I gotta give them
Just now, taking the neck.
Yeah.
You can ask her too. I was like, "Get out of here." And so she was like,
Question, boys.
and then she comes home. So I was like, trying to like fighting the fire.
Whoa, that's good. I like that.
And the last one of the series, guys. Circle back up.
Yeah, that was good.
So head and arm choke.
That's how we talk to all day.
Head and arm choke, one arm in. Anaconda choke, one arm in. Darce choke, same thing, different setup. Okay, we're gonna do one arm, we're gonna lock. And this time, instead of shooting through the shoulder, we're gonna come out the shoulder. You grab his neck. And now let's do Darce here. Same position, we're gonna fall to the side of the arm we got trapped. Twirl up. And so again, Anaconda, we'll come out, grab that armpit. Darce, we're going to start in the armpit and come out the head. Now we're here. This in itself is a great position. I have his knee blocking, my knee blocking his elbow back here. And so if I want to kick back, I can come around and I can start my back kick. I can do a half Nelson and I can roll forward without even moving. So this is good control right here. If I need a breather right here, I can just sit here and just snap for a second. Catch my breath. I can come back and grab his armpit. I can grab his foot, grab behind the thigh, and just chill. If I don't know what I'm doing, I can sit here and hang on for a second. But whenever I'm ready, if all I know is that Anaconda and I start off right here, I can use my hands, pull it through, and come to the other side. So I can be here and be like, well, you know, Anaconda, what's the Darce? All I gotta do is grab my hand on the other side. We're doing the same thing, keep the head blocked and the arm blocked with the chest. Come out to the Darce. Fall to the side. Curl up. And I can either just bring my arms together, leg entanglement, at the crunch, same setup, same series, just different hands. That's it. Any questions? 1, 2, 3. Last one. Here's the ball.
I like this one. Get down. I'll go pretty quick.
With my left arm, I'm just like naturally coming underneath you. No, my left arm. So I'm here. Like, do I need to always keep this on?
When we're doing these chokes, I don't want to fall in your face. On my weight, following you.
Okay.
Hand on the back is also stopping this arm.
Okay.
See that? You can't stick that arm back out.
Sorry, Fred.
take your time with it.
Some people like to ride it out. You gotta ride it out.
That's what I feel
This arm.
No, you have this one grab.
Okay. Whatever one. No, that is. I can find out. That's not right.
you know, both arms across.
We do it again?
Yeah. I mean, I was. I just saw your hands were together.
We asked for more people, there's more people.
Here.
I know who they are. I've seen this kid doing it.
Yeah. Sometimes I like to try.
I really don't mean in a minute. Girls will get to know me very well.
One like this.
I'm just kidding. I'm gonna be nice to you
So
guys.
I was just making sure I was.
How old are you, man?
That was the one. Before we were.
Anaconda.
Okay.
Anaconda comes out from Darce. That's how I remember the name. Darce. Small bone, you get in there. Flat bone.
Tiny arms, I like could not grab my arm in. My arms were a little longer. Can't do this on this
Come in. Okay. Right here, I'm already in a good position, right? I already have them. I'll put chest pressure on them. Okay. Take your time. Get that deep. See how I'm just making little inches? Okay. Now, over here. Now I have it. How you doing? A little roll.
Good, how are you?
A shoulder approach.
You need card footing?
Yeah, right?
No, I can't do this. It's something more fascinating. Do it.
That's something that like I was trying to work with her on. Is like when you're in these, you're already in a good position, right? So like he's showing you the choke, but he's not going over. How are you telling you like how good a position you're in, right? He's showing you how to do the submission. But when you see you're in these very good positions, so hold them, right? Like you can take your time, put the things. He did a really good thing of this swinging his arms.
Yeah.
Practice that. Yeah. You're in a good position. I can sit with my chest on you all day just doing this, right? And what do you got? What are you going to do? You're going to fall back on your back. You're going to roll. There's a lot of options. So remember that. So cinch it up. Use your fingers and get it tight before you make that roll out.
And just for example, Dave, this was the first time this happened ever in the UFC, and 5 or 6 months ago, standing head and arm. It was 2 girls.
Yeah.
Which is crazy enough. But they were in the clinch and they got up on the wall, and she came in and she thought she was gonna get thrown. She locks up the head and arm choke right here, right, standing, and she taps for this. This is ridiculous. This might be tight, but you should not tap for this. You could literally take your own feet out from under you and sit on your butt, and now I gotta catch you. And I should not be able to ever tap. And so to show A